Hi everyone, this is Ryan from the Center for Disabilities, and today we are going to talk about supported decision making. When families talk about what their son or daughter is planning to do after high school or as they turn 18, they often think about guardianship being the only pathway to success in life. Fortunately, that is not the case, as there are many options for people with disabilities and their families to succeed and thrive in. One alternative to guardianship is supported decision making. In this video, we are going to talk about the differences between supported decision making and guardianship. It can be difficult for parents and adults with disabilities, and we would like to explain the supports that are available to them.
So what is the difference between guardianship and supported decision making? Guardianship is the position of being legally responsible for the care of someone who is unable to manage their own affairs. Examples could be where you live, what services you receive, and medical care. There are 3 different types of guardianship that you need to be aware of. Full guardianship means the guardian controls all areas of your life. Limited guardianship controls only some areas of your life, and temporary guardianship if you need help right away, but only for a short amount of time. Another option would be conservatorship, in which a person helps you make decisions about how you spend your money. People with disabilities and their families can also request a power of attorney. This means that a person acts as an authority when it comes to making your legal or financial decisions. Supported decision making is a simpler way to describe how we make choices in our personal lives. From where we live to what we do as a job or career, decisions affect how we live our own life. People with disabilities have the same rights as everyone else. They may need additional help and guidance when making a decision, but they can make their own decisions based on the help they seek and receive. In South Dakota, there are a wide variety of supports that people with disabilities and their families can use while they transition to adulthood. The first example people can utilize is the Supporting Real Lives Across the Lifespan folder through the South Dakota Department of Human Services. In the folder are materials for individuals with disabilities and their families to use as they envision what a good life would be for that individual and their family. Plus, in the folder are a variety of resources that can help support people throughout the lifespan. The second example is the Vocational Rehabilitation Services through the South Dakota Division of Rehabilitation Services and the South Dakota Department of Human Services. This service can help people with disabilities find jobs that best suit their skills and interests. The third example is South Dakota Parent Connection. This nonprofit organization connects families who have a son or daughter with a disability from birth to age 26 or who have a disability or chronic health care needs. They provide a variety of services to families such as individualized assistance, information and referrals, publications and resources, as well as workshops for parents and professionals. South Dakota Parent Connection has offices located in Sioux Falls and Rapid City, in addition to a satellite office in Aberdeen to better serve people throughout the state. The fourth and final example is Disability Rights South Dakota. Formerly known as South Dakota Advocacy Services, Disability Rights South Dakota is an independent, private, nonprofit organization established by the state of South Dakota to provide protection and advocacy services to South Dakotans with disabilities. They also provide information and referral services on a variety of disability-related topics, including guardianship. In addition, they have a variety of programs that you can utilize, such as the Client Assistance Program, Protection and Advocacy for Individuals with Mental Illness Program, Protection and Advocacy for Assistive Technology Program, and the Protection and Advocacy for Developmental Disabilities Program. Disability Rights South Dakota is headquartered in Pierre, but has field offices in Rapid City and Sioux Falls to better serve the community. If you would like more information, visit their website at www.drsdlaw.org. Now that we know about the differences between guardianship and supported decision making and the supports that can help you along the way, let's look at 3 different scenarios that impact the lives of people with disabilities every day. The first scenario we'll look at is finding employment. As an adult, You have the right to make your own decisions when it comes to where you want to work. This means finding and maintaining a job and applying for as many other jobs that you are interested in. This will be based on your own skills, interests, and abilities. When looking for a job, think about the skills you're good at, and then choose a job, volunteer position, or an internship of your choice to see if you would like to do it long term. The second scenario we'll look at is money management. When you and your family are talking about money management, make sure the conversation is centered around you and share in the responsibility of making your own money. Do not ignore this type of conversation and spend all the money you want without understanding the consequences it may lead to. Instead, create a budget for your own expenses and discuss how you should spend your money. This will help you make decisions on how much money you have to spend each time you want to make a purchase. The final scenario we'll look at is making healthcare decisions. When going to the doctor's office, make sure you bring a family member or a close friend to have them sit in with you during the appointment. That person should never make your healthcare decisions for you. Instead, have an open ear and listen to all the options that are presented to you so that you understand all of your choices, which then leads to making an informed decision. After the meeting, make sure you review what happened and make sure you choose the best option for your individual needs. In the future, you should look into scheduling your own medical appointments with your primary doctor.
Guardianship and supported decision-making are options for helping people with disabilities make decisions. Now, each family has unique needs. What one family's level of support needs are might be different than another family's needs.
These are just a few of the supports that South Dakota has to offer, so I hope that you take a look at these resources and see how their services can assist you through your life course. In this video, we talked about the differences between supported decision-making and guardianship, the supports that are available to families and individuals with a disability, how to apply it in everyday situations, and how supported decision-making may be a helpful approach for you. If you would like more information about supported decision-making, contact the Center for Disabilities at 1-800-658-3080 or 605-357-1439. You can also email us at cd@usd.edu. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.